So now the mic should be working. I wish I could delete that, but because it's live, I can't. So let me do a latency check. Test. Yes. Okay, so now so good thing I fixed that. Let's do the recap. So this is what's going on, correct? The first thing first, the market is not up. It seems to be up with this data here, right? You can see with this data here, but the truth is that it's not up month to date. If I remove this, I put it here, we can see a positive volume, positive advance. We had a strong morning consolidation in the afternoon, and around between 11 and 12 we have the low of the day, which clearly put me thinking to the other side. Good thing I did not. So let me show you how I'm going to take it for tomorrow. The reason we have Infotech down now is about 0.5%. Consumer discretionary and materials down. Financial down, they were positive this morning. Energy down a little bit. And industrials down. Focusing on the long-term picture, let's do the ES. We have to mark. Today is high, and we are going to mark it with this. So the high is 66. Let me put it 66 and say week high. We have two options here. That we take it tomorrow, right? At the open, that would be very sweet with another gap. So we would need Europe and Asia to continue. Or that tomorrow we're trading lower. So this is why I say the market is not it's not positive on the day. Let me explain why. Why I'm thinking like that. I mean, clearly it's positive. If you close above this price level, it will show positive. But this was the value, the high value area yesterday, and we fell to continue higher. It's the high of the week, right? We were here thinking, or I was expecting, to at least go, where I marked this level. I didn't, it fell all the way, it closed back to the, let me go to the other charts and make him market profile. Let me go. This one is the best. Weekly high, the level. So you see how we have here. Let me remove the camera here again. Again, I have so many charts, I have to keep moving the camera. And I better look at this chart versus that one, because if not, I keep the drawings there. So we have a normal distribution. We have a double distribution with value at the low. We have this distribution. We have a spike today, right? So I wanted this area to be the area with the highest volume. It did not. It is at the middle, and it seems can close near the lower part of this hump. Yesterday, the high volume was the same. So did the volume price, POC price, the volume price of control move higher? No, it's not moving higher. And that's, for me, is not the best way to end today. I wanted it to trade higher, and it did not, right? So now what the bulls have is this. I mean, we can show here. It's already rot here. We have this area that we failed to test, right? And we are accumulating value in this area. This clearly means that this area here and here and go through easily. So that's why I want to push, and I don't want to see a push. Who is that showing? I don't want to see a push to this side. Now the chances, I don't see it as clearly as yesterday, because yesterday the bears had the chance to take it down and they fell, right? It was very easily drawn now, with the hindsight, but they fell to take it lower, consolidated here, and then there was a nice push. Today we can say the same. The bulls did not have the power to consolidate here, tested lower, fell, and consolidated in the middle. Yesterday we consolidated in the middle. That's why I'm not so clear what is the market going to do. If we move to the NQ, oh la la. This is why I don't like, I keep changing computers from the Mac to here, and it seems when I save here, it doesn't get saved in the other computer, but it replicates sometimes, and sometimes it does not. So for example, this, you can see now in this is, now it's percentages, but this morning was in points. So I don't know, but anyway, let's see if the NQ can provide another piece of information. Consolidation, fell, higher value. Oh, look at this. They're closing in the last minute. They're closing. They're taking some bears, right? In both the Nasdaq. You can see here. See, in the last 5 minutes, they're taking some bears. That's good. That's better than going down, right? And now the market is finally closed. And let me double check the lag. You can see here. So clearly it's an important lag on the 5 minutes. They're taking some bears. That's good. That's better than going down, right? So it's 20 seconds. Finally closed. It's 20 seconds lag. I have to fix that. I don't know if it's because I'm using a VPN or just settings. I have to optimize for better. I put normal lag, but I guess normal lag is not 20 seconds. But maybe I could set it up for lower lag, or use the other computer, which is maybe a smarter idea. So let's see what information we can get from the Nasdaq. I mean, the picture is very similar, but I'm not so sure. If this market was strong, it would have closed here. Right? If it was very strong, it would have closed here. So now we have balance kind of this value area right here. Point of control, point of control, point of control. Let's go market profile. What do we have seen from these equities? Apple. Can I make this bigger? Oh yeah, that's better. No. Okay, so I need to go this way. Move the mic here and say Apple positive. Nvidia printed a new low, but closed around here. So that's not that bad. Microsoft, pretty good, strong. Amazon is not very strong. You see, we can simply just draw the trend here. Consolidation, better than yesterday. Tesla, better than yesterday, closer 35, close here. Not a very bullish distribution either. This is why it's not going, and we can see that on the market internals. You can see Infotech is not going, and financials were having very good news, are not going. Let me see. Let's go to see the news on the chart. Oh, whoa. I think that's an issue with this computer. The Mac does not produce that error. JP Morgan, strong open. But this is not a good candle. Goldman. No great data. Inside candle. After indecision. He tried to push lower yesterday. It didn't go. He tries to push higher. It didn't go. And now we have this bearish price action of today. Bank of America. Gap up and hold. This is interesting. Let me mark the high. Not because I will trade here. Let me do 53. Create. I want to see if that goes with a strong day, because it will indicate buying pressure and can give me some information that I consider valuable. That's it. I don't have a lot more to say. Let me review gold. GC. What is GC? GC. Up, close near. CL. Close down. I wanted to check. Coffee. What is happening with coffee futures? We can't find this symbol. What? Okay, this is why we have backups. Let's check. See. Coffee. So here we have. Erase this. Let me remove here. So I don't trade coffee often, right? That's why it doesn't even load in Toast, but I think it's an issue with the error that I got before. Because you see, I get pricing here. I get data here. But anyway. Two strong days, closing higher. But this is not a very good looking candle for the bulls. I mean, it's not negative, clearly. It's consolidating inside of yesterday value area. has a huge run as well. Let's see, there is a news here. Falls on quick demand. Okay, if we go to major news, so this is the routine, the closing routine for the day. To most read news is the same. 10 hours, 7:30, 15 hours, 4 hours. BlackRock is what we mentioned. Nothing major. Markets, global markets, after strong bank earning, cheap stocks rally. Here we have Canadian. Okay. Oil prices hit 5-month low. I mean, we talk about the weakness of oil. We beneficiated from the weakness of oil. Dollar under pressure. US companies, this is the last one. So there is not great catalyst for tomorrow yet. We'll see if it happens overnight. If we Apple closed below this price, so this was the trade, but then gave everything back, reclaim. I guess we can wait for a close above, because if we see Apple longer term, it has a huge consolidation here, and now we got this indecision candle. Indecision, we had a gap from the market and most equities today, and then an indecision candle. This is not great. AMD, wow, close at the high, and this is can say missed opportunity. But tomorrow, if we go, say 14, I want to be ready. Amazon, Google. Microsoft. Look at this line, it's just perfect, isn't it? Isn't it perfect? I mean, where else do you need it? These are daily candles. Unbelievable. So we want two nodes the same to the downside, drawing tools here, and crosses above long potential. Notify me enable. So now we're set, right? Nvidia. And this is why the market is not super strong. It's losing power from one of the leaders. Consolidation. You can see consolidation here. I don't want to touch it. The market is strong, but the equity is not as strong. Oh, it closed. It didn't close above. $25 mobile. When I see it, when it closes higher, right? Now we can activate, move here. I want to see. Now I change the line. QQQ. Remember this morning, this was the move I wanted to do. And finally, the box that it created was this one. Remove this one. If we duplicate, we move here. This is what we can have tomorrow at, if we get the same gap than today. S&P. I mean, it's still very strong. That's why I don't like the shorts here. Right? It doesn't make any sense. If we take this low, might think short, but like the catalyst was there and the next day it didn't, so I didn't see it. And today getting short here at the high, why would you do that? Resistance on, it doesn't make sense. Nvidia was not going, the news, it doesn't make sense. It didn't close strong. Indecision candle. Yes, tomorrow we can have this a candle looking like this, maybe what with a wick here and all the way. Sorry. See, I wish I could erase just the last piece. So tomorrow we could have something. What? You get me. Let me see if I can erase. Okay, so next time I'll erase the whole thing all once. This looks very sloppy. But you get the picture. If I don't do this, I won't learn. Tomorrow we can get a candle like that. And then it will be a different story. Or even without the wick. Right? Even closing at the low or much lower. We could. And then we can say still consolidation. Why would you look to the downside? But at least it's two-side market. We can go to any of the two sides. But with these two candles rejecting the low, for me it was clear to the upside. It didn't work. Tesla. This is a flag. Drawing from the high to this, activate. Give a little bit of room, create a layer, closing above, potential, long, mobile. Okay. So this is the idea. Now looking, I don't know why, maybe I just like this stock. But looking at this, I see it very bullish. Consolidation, trying to push, double top. If we have another day, this can go. I mean, let me put it here. Target. Well, this is right there. I mean, okay. I don't want to go. You guys want to go into the sectors? Let's do the negative ones. Energy is negative. I mean, negative in the last 5 trading days, right? Energy down. Technology down. Let's see how this compared to the QQQ, quite similar. Also the double bottom there. Can mark it here. Take it here, so we know what it is. Industrials. Huge consolidation. Not touching this. Not trending. Healthcare. Consolidation. You see, this is when it gets very tricky. You have price moving down, but the candles closing green. This is when some people uses gray candles. Because now you have to erase the green thought from your head here. You have to have two cap downs, one after the other, wicks to the both sides. Materials, semiconductors, and this is important because this is leading, and this is stronger. I want to see if we trade about today's level. Create drawing, create alert above, push higher, punish the bears, push higher. Mobile. So let's see, this will tomorrow likely to get printed, but in the last 5 days is negative still from this price action, but this will get there before the Nasdaq for sure. Consumer discretionary. One, you have this line here, break, it's going to go financials. So remember, these are daily candles. This is about a month ago. So for the last month has been trading lower. All right, let me erase this. For the last month has been trading lower. And the last one that is negative in the last 5 days already took it. Communication services, indecision candle, let me get this here. Here we trade above that. A1 and alert. Potential push. Why do I say potential push? Because the bears are going to be forced to reduce exposure, right? This has been going down for a month. And in the last 3 days, it's capturing some territory, right? We could do the Fibonacci and all that stuff, but if it trades above 116, it gets into this consolidation area. And then what? It's just time and wait and see. And if the market continues higher, this is going to do it as well. So with that, I close the recap. Thank you so much for those that are asking questions, and happy to help. If you have any questions, you can join the Discord. Go to runbots.com. Let me see if I can write it here. So it's ran bots I know I can do it better. .com R from bots. That's a and N and then D. Okay. If from there you can get a link to join the Discord, and there we can talk. Normally I post the market internals and we can go live, or we can chat while I'm not live here. Thank you so much, and I talk to you very, very soon. Bye bye.